So guys, there's a hurricane bearing down on us, so this is going to be our hurricane teaching. So, today we're going to be talking about confirmation. All right? And what I want to talk to you about is this, is in confirmation, what happens is, remember how we talked about baptism and how in baptism is where you began your relationship with God. All right? That you've been marked by God as His. Well, in confirmation, He seals that mark. That now you are sealed when you receive the sacrament of confirmation, you are sealed to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, meaning that you belong to Him. And not only that, not only does He seal you with His mark, but He also pours His Holy Spirit upon you so that you are empowered to stand and live out your faith. You know, if you remember, I told you way back when about how this is your decision. That this is you saying that I'm going to stand up for my faith. I'm going to journey in my faith. I'm going to grow in my faith. That I am going to be that living witness in this world. And so when the Holy Spirit is poured upon you at your confirmation, He's going to strengthen and embolden the gifts of the Holy Spirit and the fruits of the Holy Spirit. The way that you can tell if somebody is living out their confirmation, if somebody is living out the gifts of the Holy Spirit, is that you'll see the fruits. Peace, kindness, joy, generosity, all those are fruits of somebody living out the Holy Spirit in their life. And that is what you get sealed with at your confirmation. That when the bishop anoints your head and says, be sealed with the gift of the Holy Spirit, God pours the fullness of His Spirit within you so that you can be that living witness. So guys, you've been sealed and you've been empowered. God's relationship with you isn't just simply yours. God made you a part of a family, all right? And that family has a purpose, meaning you have a purpose, I have a purpose. And confirmation is what strengthens us to do that purpose. And one of the main purposes that we're called to do as confirmed Catholics is that we're called to spread the faith. Now, I think a lot of times we get scared because we think, oh my gosh, I gotta tell somebody about Jesus. What if they think I'm weird? Or what if they think I'm some kind of Jesus freak, or I'm trying to push my views on them? You see, spreading the faith isn't me saying, you gotta believe. Spreading my faith is sharing the love of God with other people. Meaning that you are kind to somebody who is mean to you. You reach out to that person that is struggling. Or maybe you try to befriend that person that you never talk to and they never talk to you. It's about us loving. That is how we spread the faith. But make no mistake, guys, this isn't a request by God. He tells us, I made you in my image and likeness. I made you love. And so therefore you have to be love to everybody in your world, even to your worst enemy. That's why He says, pray for those who harm you. Do good to those who do bad to you. Because what He's calling each of us to do is to be who we are, which is to be love. And so when you're confirmed, you are challenged by God. I need you to step out. I need you to spread my love. I need you to spread the faith so that others can come to know the love of God like you and I have experienced. And so guys, the gauntlet's thrown. Are you going to take it up and are you going to spread the faith? So guys, I'm going to give it to you plain and simple. There's a battle going on. There is an unseen battle that is happening around our lives every day. And that battle is the battle between good and evil. All right? The battle of God's angels and His people against the devil and the other demons and evil. Part of being a confirmed Catholic, part of being confirmed means that we enter into that battle, that we enter on the side of good. All right? And so part of that reason why we spread that faith, spread love, God's love, is because that's entering into this battle. We have to enter in, guys. We don't have a choice. Because if we don't, then that means my friends could not know what love is. That means my family could not know what love is. That means that the people that I encounter every day could not know what love is. And they get tricked by the devil, by the world, even by their own flesh. And they turn away from God. We are called to defend the faith. We're called to stand up for the truth that God has revealed to each and every one of us. And we got to stand up for it. We can't shy away from it. We have to go into this battle, not just for our sake. We enter into this battle for everybody's sake, because you know what? I want you, but I want every one of your friends to know who Jesus is. I want them to know the love of God and be drawn into that relationship with Him. This is what confirmation is about. God is asking you to get into the fight. He's asking you to be that living witness of His love. He's asking you to stand up for the truth. No, what you're saying is wrong for these reasons. We are called to a greater thing. So there's a quote that Pope Benedict XVI said. He said, "You and I were not created for comfort. We were created for greatness." The way that you and I can attain greatness is not by our action, but is by the action of God inside of us when we stand up for the truth and when we defend the faith and we share and witness the love of God. You and I have a choice. Well, you are faced with this choice. And that choice is, are you going to get into the battle?